Hi everyone, I'm back, and this is Cooking with the Woodards. Okay, today I'm going to fix broccoli casserole, and broccoli casserole is good. You can fix broccoli casserole the day before, put it in the ice box, then take it and put it in the oven where the flavor and everything go all the way through. Today we're going to be using chopped broccoli. And make sure it's not cut broccoli, but chopped broccoli. We're going to be using, where is this at? Sweet cream salted butter. I love this butter. It's good to fix your sweet potatoes and everything with. We're going to be using mushrooms, pieces, and strings. I'm going to show you how to do this here because I'm going to have to cut this here up. The stems and everything, I'm going to have to cut it up. We're going to be using diced pimentos. This is a small jar of diced pimentos. And see how small it is? These are diced. And we're going to be using cheese whiz. We're not going to use all of these ingredients and everything in here. And also too, we have cream of chicken soup. This has the herbs in it. And this is a 2-quart dish that I'm going to use today to fix everything for, because it's not that many of us here but 3. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my broccoli and I'm going to put it in a microwave and heat it up some to make it hot. And I'm going to take my rice, and I'm only going to use one of these. I like the success rice, and I'm only going to use one of these, but I'm not going to cook it all the way because it's going to finish cooking in the oven. I just want to heat it up a little bit, warm it up, and let it swell a little bit. Okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so you see how these mushrooms come out? You don't want this big, so just take and cut it up so it don't be so big. Because you don't want them that big when you putting them in your broccoli casserole. And the one that I have, because it's only 3 of us, but it'll feed more than 3. This right here feed about 6 people. You know, if you have people that like to take things home, like everybody else family do, wanna have a to-go bag. Okay, now this right here, this mushroom right here is a 4-ounce can. Okay, so it's small. This right here, the diced pimentos, it is a 2-ounce. Now I'm not going to use all this here cream of cheese because it's too much. They should have made this in half cans. And they should have made this in a smaller jar. I know I've seen it in a smaller jar somewhere. And this right here, this is only 16-ounce bag of chopped broccoli. And this is how it turns out when you take it out the bag. See how small these are? So you know this is going to fit in a spoon, in a fork. And I'm going to put all this in here like this. Just like this. And then I'm going to put my mushrooms. Let me make sure I have them diced up good. Yeah, that's good. Still got some long stems up in there. Because I didn't want them so big. I like mushrooms in mine. If you don't want mushroom in yours, don't put it. And if you want to use brown rice, use brown rice for your casserole. If you want to use what is that? Cauliflower rice that they have in the vegetable area, you can use cauliflower rice. Okay, so this is here like this. Okay, and always remember, drain some of this juice off of there. You don't want a whole lot of that juice in there. You put this in there like that. And you're going to get some of your cream of chicken soup. You're only going to use a half a can of this because you don't need all that. Just a half a can. Leave about that much in there because you don't need all that in there. Because you ain't making nothing but a small one. If you was making something different, then that would be different. And then we're going to use Cheese Whiz. You're not going to use all of this Cheese Whiz. And then I'm going to mix it up. Then we're going to use, I melted the butter. This is a half a stick of butter. I melted. And then the rice, we're going to use this right here. And I didn't cook it all the way. I cooked it for about 5 to, I think about 8 minutes is all I left it in there for. Because I put it into some hot water. And then you're going to mix it up. See how it's evenly? And you don't have a whole lot of rice. And you have equal portions of everything in there. Okay, so now see how this has turned out? Now you know the rice is going to swell a little bit more in here. And see how that looks? Now this right here, you can take this, put it in the ice box, cover it up, put it in the ice box, and you will have this for tomorrow, and then take it and stick it in the oven. And then when you take it and stick it in the oven, that means that the season has went through. We call this here, you're going to prep your food for the next day. Okay? And this is called broccoli casserole. Okay, now, see how the broccoli casserole turned out? It's gorgeous. So you'll know when it's ready, when it starts getting the brown up around here. Then you know it's ready. See? Now that is so pretty. And if you let it sit a little while till it cools off, it'll even be more prettier. Okay, now this is it. Let me see here. I know this is hot. Yeah, that's good. And don't forget, you can fix this here with brown rice. You can fix it with cauliflower rice if you want it that way. Some people are vegans, you know, and they don't, certain lot of things that they don't eat, but this are vegetarians and things like this here. So let me tell y'all something. Hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to get a whole lot of subscribers right now. Okay, and what I want y'all to do, you can have this broccoli casserole with fried chicken, baked chicken, and my brother has a website on how to cook candy yams. So take a look at that, and it is excellent. It's excellent. If you like nut and egg in your candy yams, put you some nut and egg in there. He just likes cinnamon. But if you want some nut and egg in there, put you some nut and egg in there with cinnamon, little allspice, and cook it the way he cooks it, because it turns out great. Okay, so have a beautiful one, and realize this right here. We're getting back into this pandemic, and the numbers are going up high. Everyone, please be careful out there, because this is no joke. It's affecting the babies now, and it's affecting a little 11-month-old little baby I seen where they had to rush the baby 125 miles away because they was full in a hospital. So everyone, I want y'all to be careful out here, because let's make it through this here. And the only way we can make it through it by being safe and being cautious and thinking about other people and letting people know, hey, I haven't had that shot. Okay? All right then. Have a lovely one. Bon appetit.